My name is Gloria Carter, and I've lived here in Harrisonburg the majority of my life. Mostly working parents, and there were some stay-at-home mothers that took in laundry and ironing.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was one family that babysat children during the day.
Mm-hmm.
And but it was mostly a working neighborhood. Then we moved back up here to Washington, on Washington Street,
okay.
and which was close to Sims School.
Okay.
And I couldn't go over on Johnson Street unless I called my mother and asked her permission first. Mm-hmm. I would have to get her permission to come over on the next block and play with my black friends. So I had to stay over on Washington Street and play with my white neighbor children. And it went well. The most profound thing that I can remember there was when I was about 9, I guess, and the only time I could go out to the restaurants was accompanied by my mother, and so they had this Greyhound bus terminal right down there on Main Street,
okay.
on North Main Street, and it had a back entrance. That was also the blacks' entrance, and so it had like snack machine and a soda machine and about 3 small booths and maybe a couple single chairs.
Mm-hmm.
And but even though they had the other 2 black restaurants, sometimes that was just their thing to do on Friday or Saturday night. They'd go down to this to the Greyhound bus terminal. We went there. I don't know if it was Friday or Saturday night. It was one or the other, and it was full, of course, because it wasn't very big,
mm-hmm.
and so there wasn't enough room for us to really sit and enjoy being
mm-hmm.
there. So my mother said that let's go. We're going up to the restaurant, and I was saying, why? Why can't we stay here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so I said. She said there's no place for us to sit, and I said, well, I looked at the main dining room, and I said, well, why can't we sit out there? It's only 2 or 3 people sitting there, and a whole lot of chairs and tables.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, that's just the way it is. The lady that was in charge of the counter, she's taking order, I guess she was a waitress. She said, for me, it wouldn't matter. She said, it doesn't make a bit of difference to me, she said. But Mom said, we're going, and that was kind of hard to, that really made an impression.
Mm-hmm.
I have tried to help in my community because it helps you as it helps them. I've sung with another church choir, and of course I was May Queen one time at Sims. It really wasn't much of a choice for us. Mm-hmm. We mainly had to go there because we didn't have any transportation from rural areas, so it wasn't much choice for a lot of us. Mm-hmm. It was we needed to remain here in the city because this is where our jobs were. Yes, we all relocated up there, okay. And like I said, there wasn't a lot to share, but we always shared. And the ones that had cards, a lot of times if we needed to go to the store or if we needed help to do something, we just called for one another, and they would come pitch in. It was it was a very close-knit community. Children nowadays, I don't think they are aware enough of what we actually experienced. You know, they don't know anything about the signs that said colored only, and so it really hasn't touched them. I'm just happy to see that that because of they have been given the opportunity to have more education, and that they are able to empower themselves.